Hi everyone, welcome to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh's online division. I'm Mary Catherine Ferguson, your instructor for art history from the early modern to the contemporary. And I'm just going to review a couple of hot spots that you want to make sure that you locate, review, and become in sync with throughout the term. So without further ado, let's get started. For most of you, this is going to be old hat, but every time you check into the classroom, you want to make sure that you review the announcements, because in the announcements, this is where I include any timely information, any last minute information, any forecasting of things to come, be it assignments, resources, etc. If you want to email me, you can always email me through clicking on this email link, but you'll find that I've posted my email information throughout the course. Also, make sure you know where to locate questions for the professor. Now, in this area, you can post any generalized course content questions. Please avoid trying to discuss grades or sicknesses, anything that's of a personal nature. You need to email me directly. Also, there is a questions thread under each week. So, for example, if you look at week 1, you see the series of readings. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. You see the series of assignments, and then you see this problems and solutions thread. This is a great place to offer tips to anyone that you notice is struggling posting images, etc., which is always an ongoing issue, even for those of us who have been doing it for a while. So anytime you have strategies or suggestions about that week's specific content, things that you're seeing or noticing in the discussion threads, feel free to offer solutions, or likewise to ask questions. Again, if it's of a general course nature, then feel free to use that other questions for the professor area. Also, some of you are going to be familiar with this, and some of you, this may be new for you. But each week we have a discussion. You get to choose from one of the 2 questions that exist for each discussion, and then you respond and you have peer-to-peer interaction as usual. Then the second and only other assignment due each week, with the exception of the week we have the midterm, is a modern style guide. And you're going to be turning that into the Dropbox, but you have this wonderful opportunity to share it with your peers by clicking on each week where it says, week 1, assignment 2, or if we're in week 3, it'll say week 3, assignment 2. You can open it up, and what you're going to see here is the information about what that assignment is, what's required, the grading criteria, what you're going to be graded on, how to download it into the Dropbox, and then you're going to keep scrolling down and you're going to see optional. Students are required to post this assignment in the Dropbox, but you may also post this in the week 1 share thread and review and comment on the work of your classmates. Participation in the share thread is not required or graded, and this is that share thread. So I encourage you all to consider posting your style guides and engage in a dialogue that you find most meaningful. It's not required. It's not going to be graded, so you can talk about whatever you want. Let's keep it constructive and let's keep it positive, but it's a great way for you to share your thoughts that are also present in the modern style guide, which otherwise your peers won't see, because when you submit it to the Dropbox, that just goes directly to me. So your grade every week for that assignment that gets submitted to the Dropbox will come from me. The share thread is for you and your peers to interact. And of course, I'll be dropping by and checking out what's going on. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to click on this arrow right here. Let's go back to our course home. So we talked about the announcements. Make sure you review the syllabus, the academic expectations, which relates to just generalized information about the Art Institute of Pittsburgh Online Division's policies and procedures. We went over the questions for the professor, academic resources. Also, Webliography has sources for you to use if you need research sources. Also, you can email me and I'll be happy to provide you with some. And then the readings and assignments, I really highly suggest that when you open this, you print it out, because this is really like a syllabus. It's old school syllabus. It's what I'm used to. And you can print that page by clicking on this print icon. But what it does is it tells you what the readings are each week and then lists the dates and the titles of the assignments that are due. So this week you're going to have your autobiography, tell us about yourself. You're going to pick a discussion question, and then you're going to have that style guide that gets submitted to the Dropbox, and hopefully you'll share and talk about it in the share thread. And pretty much that mirrors what happens in week 2, week 3. You notice there is that midterm assignment, which will, once we get to week 3, I'll be sending out reminders about that. Week 4 and week 5, same format. So let's see, I've been teaching at the Art Institute since 2009, but I've been teaching college classes since 1997. I started at Arizona State, and then I taught at University of Southern California. And I've taught a variety of places here in San Diego where I live, and also teach at multiple online universities. I love the Art Institute. I love the students that are active in these classes. And please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or concerns. And I want to just point out before I end that my instructor contact information will always be present here in the announcement area. This announcement will remain up the entire term, but you can also contact me through the question forums in either the week or the generalized one. So without further ado, I can't wait to get started, and just let me know how I can help you, because you're the reason I'm here. Thanks so much.